What's up, guys? Really excited to be here today talking a little bit about what's hidden in plain sight. What are you talking about? Capturing kind of that adventurous spirit and how to do that in our classrooms, in our schools, and with that, what joy sort of comes from it and sort of some experiences. I have an idea for you. If any of this sounds like something you want to try out, I would suggest sticking around. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This channel is all about finding joy in the journey of teaching and learning. So we have all sorts of things in here about engagement strategies, things that you can kind of learn, tips and tricks for teachers. So, please subscribe and be parts of this channel. We'd love to have you. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like and the thumbs up button. That always helps the algorithm, helps get this message out. Appreciate it. All right, without further ado, talking about kind of capturing that adventurous spirit. I was sitting around thinking it's fourth quarter. What can I do to sort of capture those kids? And I wanted in there a little bit of a national treasure experience. If you've ever seen that movie with Nicolas Cage, I believe, he had to sort of like find all these clues that were left by this secret society, and I kind of liked this idea. And kind of on that same notion, I thought about the Da Vinci Code and these hidden clues and things that these characters had to go sort of find and unlock and go to different spots. So in comes my idea of having this secret society that students in the realm of nobles know are sort of watching them, and it's a powerful secret society that has special items that they can kind of give out. But so there was kind of the lore around the secret society, but we don't know much about them, and we know that they're looking for their next members of the society. And what they want you to do is fulfill some quests. And so I created this little graphic right here. If they see that graphic, they know that this is something from the secret society. And I started really easy. I started with something up on my bulletin board here, or my background here, where it was like kind of a do now that they had when they came in, like a bell ringer with that symbol. So everyone already had sort of one quest done for the secret society. Well, I mean, that doesn't really capture the adventurous spirit because you kind of had to do it, but that kind of got you started. If you think the beginning of a movie where like a character is in their normal flow of life and something sort of stumbles into them, this was my stumbles into them, right? This is what kicks it all off. You're all already part of this secret society like quest or adventure. Now I could then kind of explain the secret society a little bit and these symbols. I put those same graphics up in some of the other teachers' rooms, and we could kind of write little quick quests up there that kids could do. So they had to kind of pay attention. But that again doesn't fully capture this adventurous spirit. And then in comes these. So I had these from a previous class. They're tiny little containers. I don't really know what you'd use them for. I can put a link in the description down below. Got them on Amazon. And then I also bought on Amazon these magnets. And I glued them to these little tiny containers. And then I glued my little symbol. What I would do then is hang these around school, all sorts of places. And inside them, I'd put little micro quests. And this is something that I think is important for us year-long gamifiers to sort of remember. Like, we have that sort of teacher drive to have big quests, things that are like awesome, tweetable, Instagrammable, like beautiful pictures of quests that kids go on. But let's not forget that a lot of games have these little micro challenges you could do that move the story along, that get sort of that excitement. So in here, I put tiny little things like, do like a vocab note card. So all they had to do was kind of sketch something on one side, put the vocabulary term on the other. I also took this opportunity to be really cross-curricular. So in math, they were studying angles, and I did some angle things in there. Silly little things that got kids kind of excited to interact with other teachers, to go around looking for these all over the place. And it became this like really like fun and engaging sort of thing. And it had that adventurous spirit. Kids wanted to get to school early, kind of look around. Kids were like constantly like wondering where these could be. And they could pop up kind of anywhere within the middle school. So students would be in another class and notice one. Kids would, be at recess down in the like commons and see a little one hanging next to a wall or something. They were everywhere. So they really like started to like think through these things, and it became this sort of big thing, and several students really took sort of pride in the fact that they found more, and as they found more, they got a little more into the secret society, and some of the secret society would give them these like powerful end game items that could really dramatically shift the game, and it was rather fun and engaging. But what I loved is, with the quests being a little smaller, cross-curricular, it was fun, it was light. There was that air of like secrecy, which was also kind of cool. So in the end, this is a inexpensive thing to pick up. It took me a little time to glue the magnet here with a hot glue gun. Students absolutely loved it. This is something you should think about adding because it hits upon so many things. One, we got the light quests. Two, we have kind of that adventure. It's everywhere. You could be in the English class and see something from my social studies game. You could be cross-curricular. You could also be silly. I mean, I had one where a student had to recite the Gettysburg Address, which isn't even my content, while doing a plank. And it was a fun little challenge, and we got to see kids do that. Another one in the English teacher's class, I had them have to write 3 haikus while in a plank. Do a wall sit while doing one of these things by doing order of operations while doing a wall sit. All sorts of little things. So we got some physical challenges, we got some mental challenges, we got other class curriculum challenges in there. They're all light, they're all small, but it's kind of a fun thing to do here at that end of the year, like things are sort of wrapping up, dying down, and it just produced this kick up of excitement and engagement. Students coming into class talking about it. Really, I can't stress it enough. Think about adding these little magnets, little micro hidden quests. If you don't feel like up to doing that, then think about just taking some of the lessons talked about here, because it's going to be helpful and it's going to be something that your kids really like. All right, guys, that's the meat of hiding something in plain sight, putting these things around, getting the kids constantly want me to re-hide them. It's a lot of fun. Get it outside of your classroom walls, put it around the school, get creative, get challenging, put them in tiny little spots. But I would say, remember where you put them, because a few of them, I don't want to say got lost, but a few of them, like they were head scratchers and had to think, where did I hide all of those? But I really, really hope that you add this sort of adventurous element, this sort of hidden thing that's embedded throughout the school, so it really like blows the walls out on your particular game. I think if you do, you will find a great level of engagement happening in your class. If you're not a full-time gamifier, I still encourage you, try this with one of your units. This could be a sweet little idea and piece to drop into almost anything, no matter if you're a full-time gamifier, part-time gamifier, or this is your first step into gamification. Pick up these little canisters, link below. If you could, always would love sort of the thumbs up. Hit the bell if you want to know notifications when I put out a new video. Always happy to hear you down below, so post comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. That's all I got. Take care, guys.